Hi everyone, Claire here for Healing from Within Tips and Techniques for Transformation. Today I want to do a little video again on heartburn and reflux, and I did one before with a little Qigong tip on how you can draw that heartburn down. But this one is more about nutrition because what a lot of people don't realize is that the heartburn happens usually when there's not enough acid in the stomach, and most people think the opposite. So I want to explain why. What happens is the food, when you eat food, it goes into your stomach, which is coated for high levels of acid, and so the stomach starts pouring acid on the food. Once the acidity content reaches a certain level, then the sphincter into the small intestine opens and the food goes through into the duodenum. If the acidity level does not reach what it needs to reach, that sphincter doesn't open and the stomach contents start backing up into your esophagus, which is not lined for acid. And that's why you experience that burning, because it's literally burning your esophagus. So what we do in the West to ease our symptoms is take antacids, which lower the acidic content, which is important because you don't want to damage your esophagus. But unfortunately, that just perpetuates the problem. So for people with mild heartburn, and this could be true also for people with severe reflux. But if you have severe reflux and you're on something like, a proton pump inhibitor or, Protonix or something like that, or regular Tums or famotidine or whatever, you want to probably be talking to your doctor about this, because it's a fine line, because you're wanting to protect your esophagus too. So for people with mild symptoms of heartburn, what you can do, which can make an enormous difference, is increase the acidity content of your food. Now, in our whole body, we want a more alkaline state, but in our stomach, we want it to be nice and acidic. So what does that mean? When you look at your plate, you want a third or less of it to be carbs. When I'm talking about carbs, I'm talking about things like potato, white rice, bread, all those things, because all those things cause your stomach to be more alkaline. They're also not so great for you anyway. So you want more proteins. Proteins are more acidic. Okay, so that's one thing, is just watch the carb content of what you're eating. Then the other thing is, while water is super important, and it's probably the only thing I push on every single patient. While water is super important, if you're prone to heartburn, it's better not to drink it half an hour before, half an hour after your meal, because water will reduce the acid content of your stomach. So there's two little tips on how to reduce your heartburn, and then of course remember the other little trick I taught you earlier with your hand. And again, if you have severe reflux and you're on prescribed medications, you need to be talking to your doctor about this and not doing this on your own. All right, that's it for today. I will be back maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. You guys have a great rest of your day, and remember that all healing comes from within.